Welcome into CBS 19 Plus. It's all systems go as we head into the weekend. Still tracking a storm system that we've been tracking all week. It looks like it's right on schedule to arrive with a cold front Friday morning, and then a secondary piece of energy moves across East Texas Friday afternoon and Friday night. It's all tied to this big upper low that spins across the U.S.-Canadian border. Severe weather from Iowa down through Missouri, almost into Oklahoma, and a big snowstorm for the Dakotas back into western parts of Nebraska. Before that storm gets here, we have another day where the winds will be out of the west-southwest. We'll have warm and humid conditions. Once that front moves through, we are talking about much cooler than average weather for the middle part of the month. That is still on track. Nothing has changed there. We're talking about temperatures during the day in the 50s and overnight lows in the 30s for most, if not all, of next week. Plus, we have a really rainy day setting up for next Monday that might hold the highs only in the 40s. So we've got a lot of fall-like weather. Perfect crock-pot weather headed our way. All right, so overnight tonight, temperature drops to 64. Friday morning, we're down to 60. But that is the daytime high also, because the temperature will start to drop once we get past about, say, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. We're going to watch the morning low on Saturday fall to 38. We'll have some frosty readings Sunday morning down to around 34. Monday, back up to 40 as southerly winds increase the moisture in the atmosphere, bringing in more cloud cover. But then it rains, and that rain will hold the temperature, you'll see, into the upper 40s for daytime highs. Once that storm passes, we're back down into those very cold nights. 37 Tuesday morning, 34 Wednesday morning, and then as we head out for the rest of the week, we might bottom out as low as 33 a week from tomorrow. Average low during this stretch is 48, so most of the next 10 days are going to be below average. When you look at the daytime highs, the average daytime high is 70, and tomorrow is the only day we are above average in the next 10. Look at these highs. We have not seen a stretch of highs like this since last winter. Boy, it is really looking very cool as we head through the middle part of the month and then starting out into the second half of the month. All right, overnight tonight, as we said, it'll be warmer than it's going to be in the next few nights, about 63 to 64 for the overnight low. Here's the interesting part of tonight. I'd say from just east of Tyler to Jacksonville down to about Groveton, westward, you're going to see some patchy, if not dense fog. Drier air begins to move in from the east, and so we'll see mostly clear skies at Jefferson and Marshall and Carthage and Center, and also over toward Longview and Henderson. We'll have a bit of an easterly wind. Record low tonight is 27. We're not going to come anywhere close to that. Then tomorrow, with the drier air continuing to filter in, it's probably not, let's say, not as humid, but it'll still be pretty warm as the high temperature climbs back up to about 79 with a mix of sun and clouds. High temperatures tomorrow in our northern counties, 79 at Pittsburgh, 79 at Linden. Lots of sunshine north of Interstate 20, getting close to Interstate 30. Between Interstate 20 and down to the south toward Jacksonville and Henderson, you're looking at sunny to partly cloudy skies, highs right around 80 degrees. I think Tyler's up to 79, Longview up to 79, Henderson in the lower 80s, 80 over in Carthage. And over deep East Texas, it's a mix of sun and clouds with high temperatures generally in the lower 80s. From Groveton to Crockett, over toward Hemphill, perhaps just a little cooler, up to 79. All right, here's future skycast. We start this off tomorrow morning again. Clear skies out to the east, patchy dense fog, low clouds to the west. Those low clouds will dissipate as we head into the afternoon, so we're back to mostly sunny skies Thursday afternoon. We'll have an east to southeast wind and high temperatures in the upper 70s. Out to the west, Thursday night, clouds are on the increase, and the temperature, thanks to the cloud cover, drops only into the 60s Friday morning. These little showers right here are tied to the cold front. So what happens Friday is the cold front moves through, and then there's a secondary wave of energy that will come up out of the southwest, and it should make for a rainy, colder Friday afternoon. For instance, look at Canton. 49 in the rain. Tyler, 51 in the rain. That's Friday at 3:30. 59 with heavier rain down toward Lufkin and Carthage. So how long will this last into Friday night? Well, I think we'll see off and on showers as late as 9 o'clock. So under the lights won't be washed out, but it could be wet at times Friday night. Thursday is definitely the better night for some of those playoff games. Finally, that moves away. Much cooler and drier air moves in here Saturday. Temperatures drop into the mid-30s, I should say, mid-30s, up to the north, mid-40s, down to the south under cloud cover. So the under the lights forecast Friday night, we'll give it a couple of chances for showers. 7 o'clock, 51, 49 at 8 o'clock, 48 with north winds. That's a cold rain Friday evening across East Texas. All right, so rain chances next 7 days. 70% chance on Friday, 60% chance on Monday. I have a feeling the Monday rain chance is going to go up as we get closer to that storm. Rainfall outlook, we're going to start this Thursday morning, but really the rain is confined to Friday and again Tuesday, and this is how much rain we could see. And this is nice. This is good to see. 0.8 of an inch to 2.5 inches of rainfall all across East Texas. That's a soaking rain for many of us. It's not going to be thunderstorms. We can't rule out a rumble of thunder, but it's not severe weather. It's too cold for that. It's a soaking, gentle, long-lasting rain, mainly on Tuesday, but again, Friday off and on. All right, let's talk about our eye on the tropics. It's Tropical Storm Nicole. It's forecast to become a hurricane overnight tonight, early tomorrow. As a Category 1 hurricane, it makes landfall near the Space Coast of Florida. Then it moves up to the west coast of Florida. Then it begins to turn northward and spread through Georgia up into South Carolina as an extratropical low, spreading lots of rain all the way into the southeastern part of the United States. As we headed into the late afternoon, we saw winds close to hurricane strength at 70 miles an hour. Gusts were above hurricane strength at 85 miles an hour. The pressure was dropping and the movement was west at 13 miles an hour. So Nicole joins this long list of names, and we think we're going to add hurricane to this. But again, right now, tropical storm. If we can get another storm, we'll call that Owen. It's tough, though. We are getting close to the end of hurricane season. It typically ends on November 30th. But here we are, close to November 10th. And look at this. Another one of those little peaks. Remember back in mid-October, we had a couple of active storms, and Ian, for instance, and then we come on down, everything was kind of quieting down, and then you get that little blip. And so that was what we've seen here with Lisa and Nicole and Martin, and now we'll start to see things, I think, quiet back down again as we head toward the end of the season and into December. All right, here's the Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So to recap everything for you, tomorrow's a nice day. It's partly cloudy. It's warm in the morning. It's 79 in the afternoon. The winds are out of the southeast at 5 to 10, so just a really nice Thursday. Friday, we wake up with temperatures at around 60 degrees. A little band of rain comes through, and then a wave of rain comes into the afternoon. North winds take over. Temperature drops to 55. Rain ends overnight Saturday. We fall to 38 Saturday morning. We have sunshine Saturday afternoon up to 54. Down to 34 Sunday morning. Sunshine and increasing clouds Sunday late afternoon, 55. And that sets us up for rain and a fall feel on Monday. Yeah, look at this. Overnight lows around 40. Afternoon highs in the range is 49 degrees. A cold rain moves out. And then we've got 50 degrees on Tuesday, 52 Wednesday, and we are staying chilly right on through the rest of the 10-day forecast. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus.